Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jolene Willowtree and this is... Ga jij je voorstellen?
Sister.
Wie ben je?
Queen.
Kijk je in de camera? Stel je even voor. Wie ben je? Hoeveel jaar ben je?
I'm 16 years.
En zij heet Fenia. Ze is 6 jaar.
Ja.
This is Fenia, my oldest daughter. She's 6 years old. She already lost a tooth and she's almost 7 in the summer. And I wanted to talk about the pregnancy, my first pregnancy. The first time you came in my belly. De eerste keer dat jij in mijn buikje kwam. Als baby. Daar ga ik nu over praten. Is dat goed? Je mag bij mij blijven, maar je mag ook spelen als je wil. Je mag kiezen.
Ik wil spelen.
She's gonna play. So, my first pregnancy. I'm sitting outside, so if there are noises from the city, forgive me. I had a big wish to become pregnant, to become a mother, to have children. When I met my husband as a rainbow child, the first time here on planet Earth, it was very rough for me. I chose the hard road. I chose a hard path of healing, of awakening. So having a dream like that was big for me. Having something to look forward for, to make steps to the future. So I think I have to go and sit somewhere else because the sun is after me, but still in my eyes. Better spots on the grass. I love it. So that was a big thing for me. So I was working and the experience of working here was rough too. But I will tell all those things another time, how I experienced life in the beginning as a rainbow child. So I had my wish. And the moment I stopped working, we started trying, and 2 months later I was already pregnant. I found out in the winter, and on Christmas Eve, or on before Christmas Eve, I had my first appointment to an ultrasound. So that was the most beautiful Christmas present in the world. But I chose a body that carries some karmic energy. So this body carries a genetic disease. It don't has it, so I don't feel anything because I am a woman, and women don't get the disease, but we give it through our children, and boys get very sick about it and can die very early in life. So the thought of that was very scary, and a lot of things in my life didn't go as normal as here on earth. So I really wanted something to go normal. So I was a little bit bothered by the fact that I had to do a Vlokken test, we call it in Flemish, and to be sure that the child I carried was healthy. If it was a girl, they didn't say or researched if she was the carrier. if they found out it's a boy, they will search if it's healthy or not. So we were waiting for the news. At 11 weeks we did that test, and then the moment they know something, they would tell us if he or she was healthy. And we did receive the news. It was a little girl, so it was a relief. It was because, you know, even if she would carry it, what I gonna manifest, she isn't, because that's possible. We were relieved that we are gonna have a girl. She's a healthy child. I could finally breathe. I could finally start to enjoy it, even though I was already super thrilled to be happy pregnant. I was so happy. And so I took almost every week I took a picture of my pregnancy. I wanted to make vlogs from every week, but it turned out a little bit different because I was in the first 3 months I was so tired and sick sometimes that I didn't have the energy to sit in front of a camera and to get myself ready, because I do care how I look, so I didn't want to sit there in baggy clothes, and no, I always wear a little makeup, so it just makes me feel a little bit. But it's not that I am insecure on how I look, but it's just something that I prefer. So I didn't have the energy to do that all. So I decided to make now that video, and I will show you now the progression of my belly growing, so you can watch that now. I hope you enjoyed that piece of my beautiful journey of being pregnant, and I felt so beautiful. It was the first time in my life I felt so good. I felt so confident. I felt so beautiful, without insecurities, without being scared of. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but I had an eating disorder before. I don't know when it stopped, but it was recent, before I was pregnant. Becoming pregnant, or having the wish of becoming a mother, helped me heal my eating disorder, my anorexia. Because I needed a healthy body to receive the child, to receive the love. So I had to take care of myself to start to take care of another human being. So that was helping me. So, but my life, I was very insecure about who I was, how I looked like, and was scared of getting to take. Even though that's not even an issue, it was more like perfectionism, but also it wasn't only the looks, and I'm scared of hurting people, because I don't think size matters. It's my insecurity. I'm so sorry if I'm hurting someone, because that is not my intention, and I want to make this video a nice video, but it's the reality. So So I really am sorry if I'm hurting someone, because that is not my intention, and I'm using the wrong words, I feel like. But I'm a very perfectionist, so not only for the person I am, I also am a perfectionist on the outside of who I am. So I really cared about that very much. So I wanted to be perfect. And the image that they show that is perfect on social media or in the Hollywood is very skinny people. And now it's changing, but when I was a teenager, that was the norm. So I was striving for that perfection. Also, I had a hard time wanting to be on this planet. Wanting to be in the third dimension. I had a hard time being in this package. It was like wearing a dress that is way too small. It was suffocating my soul. Like, it felt like that, because I wasn't really grounded, I wasn't really integrated, I wasn't really committed to this life yet. So I had a hard time. So and having that dream of becoming a mother started a journey of inner healing, of self-love. Oh, I learned so much. I really started taking care of myself. So I started also doing schooling for beauty wellness, because I thought that was something for me. It wasn't, because I more care about the herbs and the plants you can use to take care of your inner and outer body. So, and that was not really where they focused on, so that was not really my thing, because beauty isn't all. Health is way more important. So, but I love that, because when I was pregnant, we get to do massages, but we get the massages too. I had taking care of my face, of my hands, of my feet in the pregnancy, and did it with others too. And it was actually very fun to do that. And I am someone that likes to focus and do things. So, and I wanted to find out who I was and what my dreams were next to being a mother. So another thing that was so precious is you have the belly. I loved my belly so much. It was like being one with Mother Earth, because she's like the forever being pregnant energy, because she's always preparing for new life. And I was now too, so I felt way more one with nature. And I was really in line with my purpose. I felt I was meant to give birth to children as a rainbow child, because later in life I understood that I am an early rainbow child that is here to welcome the new incoming rainbow children, because they will need some guidance too. And we have our guides, and we have spirits, and we have the universe protecting us, but we need them. We need protectors, we need guardian angels, earth angels here on this planet too, to help you and guide you, and that had walked the path already, so they are prepared to help you. So I know that is my life purpose, to guide all little flies here, and I get so distracted. Where was I? Where was I? What the heck? Oh yeah, my life purpose, to welcome the rainbow children. So I knew that she was a rainbow too, and it's because it's my first time here on earth. Everything for me is, what is normal is for me freaking weird, because I know normal in a completely different way. So I really had to, I was struggling to fit in here, But I know now that I'm not supposed to fit in here. I'm supposed to be my odd self, because that's why I am here, to bring that energy and root it here on earth, so it can become normal here too. And by raising my children with that knowledge of what I know from another world, I give it through, and I spread that energy. That's what we do. Most children that are rainbow children will come into the crystals, and they already also receive a kind of energy, but the rainbows themselves, they bring an energy that is so rare from here. Mother Earth knows the energy. She's a receiver too, and the rainbow children are so one with the earth, because they both are doing such a loving and great job. The planet Earth itself is a cosmic energy, and she knows what she had to do. So, but back to the pregnancy. She was such an energetic baby. She moved a lot, and I loved the movement so much, because it makes you connect with each other. And I have a little video of her moving around in my belly, so I'm gonna let you watch that too. I missed that. When I watch those videos or pictures, I get so emotional. Hi! In the pregnancy, in the night, I had a dream where I was in the belly and I saw her in the belly. That was such an amazing experience, because it was like my soul was going inwards and connecting with that newborn baby, that new baby that was coming, and we were connecting together, and yeah, there was so much love. So I loved that too. I really loved being pregnant. And then the birth, I will tell my birth story too. The first time I chose for a hospital birth, because I wanted to have a home birth, but I was too scared to choose for that, and too scared of the opinions of others. So we did go to the hospital. I don't know when, but I had like contractions, hard contractions, and it was like my labor was coming a little bit earlier. I think I was 37 weeks, I don't know, and I already had 4 centimeters opening, so the doctor told us that she was gonna come soon. But She waited a while. So at 41 weeks pregnancy and a few days, then it was when she came, and it was in the morning. I lost a little bit of fluid. I had no contractions, so I did go to the doctor. She said you don't have contractions yet, so it could be that you have een scheurtje in het vlies, een scheurtje in het vlies hebt. Dus als de contractions don't start at themselves, they would start the contractions. I don't know how you say it properly properly in English. Sorry. So it didn't start. So that evening, I had to stay in the hospital, and then in the morning they would start the contractions. But an hour before they would came, I already started having contractions myself, but it was a storm. It was really like from having no contractions, like boom, contraction, 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 contraction. It was, I almost had no time to breathe. So that was powerful. And then the moment my husband came, he was still at home, so my husband came, I texted him. I wasn't allowed because they say, yeah, it will take a lot of hours, so you don't have to rush. Yeah, my from the having contractions to having my baby, it took an hour. So, and it was so intense that when they took me in the bed to the verloskamer, the contractions were so intense that they were talking to me, but I just saw their mouth opening. It's like when they show in a movie that someone is passing out or something, and you see that things happen around them, but you don't hear anything. You just that was happening. I didn't hear what they say, but they were telling me, yeah. They were telling me to walk to the delivery room. That was hard because I was in full contractions, and the moment I laid down, my water broke in the face of the nurse. It was like she had to dive. My husband said. I didn't know. My husband told me later. It just flew out because I had to push, and a moment I felt like, oh, can I do this? Can I do this? And my husband said, yes, you can. And then I felt so much guidance and so much. It was like it wasn't the first time I did that, and also I had voices like wise women telling me, now you can push, now you have to breathe. And I hear the doctor say, whoa, she's so calm and doing this. And the moment I started listening to my body and pushing, when I felt like I was so one with this body, I was guiding it and helping it, and it was so amazing, the connection that I had. Wow. Just connecting and listening to my body and pushing when I need it, and the moment I listened to my body, the pain, I didn't have pain. When I had those contractions to push, I didn't felt pain because I was following the flow of my body. That was so amazing. And 15 minutes later, there she was, laying on me, hearing her first sound. Feeling the first touch. And there were no thoughts, there were just feelings. And I didn't even cry because it was so overwhelming. It was so amazing. And for the first time in my life, I felt like a woman. For the first time in my life, I felt proud of myself. I felt confident. For the first time in my life, I was on my life purpose. I followed my heart and that moment was so amazing. And everything afterwards came so naturally. And I decided to breastfeed, and she had the nurses said that she has the strongest suck reflex, because the first time she drank, my nipple was already blue. The second time she drank, it was bleeding, and the other one was starting to be blue too. So it was it was rough breastfeeding. It hurted. I was crawling my toes because it did, but I was so dedicated to do so. So I did everything I could, and she drank breastfeed milk up until 14 months. So I did it, and everything was so natural. So yeah, that was my pregnancy and the birth. And maybe I will make another video on the first year being a mother. Oh my god, it was the most amazing time of my life. That's why I don't have another baby wish or pregnancy wish, but I will always miss getting pregnant, being pregnant, giving birth, because it's when I feel so one with nature and so in line with myself. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope if your dream is to become a mother, or if you are pregnant and watching this, you can have such an amazing experience too, because it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you love and healing energy. Mwah.